Hey, what's up, everyone? Stevo Supremo back again, and my initial reactions from the Dragon Quest 35th anniversary live stream special that we had. Of course, today was Dragon Quest Day here on May 27th, and we were celebrating 35 years of Yuji Horii bringing us his wonderful creation of the classic JRPG Dragon Quest. And again, like I've stated in videos before, it's been like the JRPG that has my heart now, the one that I enjoy playing the most. I know Xenoblade Chronicles is my favorite one of all time, but the Dragon Quest series is right there as my favorite JRPG franchise, hands down, over Final Fantasy, anything else. It's got it beat. And I just love the way it keeps to its classic roots. That's the style I'm used to, and I love that. And I just love everything about the art style with the Akira Toriyama, like the art design and everything, just everything about it. But today was for this 35th anniversary special. What were we going to expect? What was going to get announced? And as you see in the corner of the screen, this corner of the screen, those were all the announcements that were made. And there was some hype and then there was some letdowns. But without further ado, let's get into it. What did they talk about? Now, they started things off with a lot of these titles. I don't know because I can't read Japanese and I can't remember what they said, especially with the first one. But I know it is going to be a mobile game, and more than they've been heavily investing into mobile games for Dragon Quest stuff. I know a lot of them don't even work here on my phone. I tried downloading Dragon Quest Tact, and it just will not work. So I don't know if this game is going to come out, but it looked like it had something to do with erasers and puzzles and erasing. Nothing really my style, so it was going to be a pass for me. No real big hype. Second game they announced was they went into their Dragon Quest 10 stuff. And I was getting really excited for this because for many years now, I've really wanted to get Dragon Quest X out and over here because I love Dragon Quest and I love MMOs. I was a big World of Warcraft fan back in the day. And to get that over here would be awesome. We just saw Phantasy Star Online 2 a couple years back come over here. So even years after releases happen, it can be done. And they announced that their version 6 is going to be coming out, looks like next year for them, which I guess that's a new expansion every time it comes out, kind of like WoW. But unfortunately, not coming over to the States, and I don't think it probably ever will. But they did follow up with another announcement after that, Final Fantasy X Offline. Now, this is not confirmed or denied that it was coming over here to the States as of now. From what I saw on the screen with the Dragon Quest X MMO version 6, they said it was not going to be a worldwide release. When they were talking about Dragon Quest X Offline, it mentioned nothing in a little header about saying it wasn't coming over to us. So I think there's a strong possibility that we're finally going to be able to enjoy Dragon Quest X over here in the States. But it's going to have a different art style to it. It had this kind of chibi look to it, more old school, like top-down view kind of stuff from Dragon Quest days of old, like how the old school ones play, that type of view. It didn't have like the new just 3D running around open world kind of style that 10 has in its MMO version. But if there's a way for me to experience this story and maybe have some local multiplayer or something with it too, that would be incredible. I'm super stoked for that one, and it's looking like maybe 2022 is when that one could arrive. So a lot of hype for me around that one. I'm excited. I really hope it comes, and I think it's got a good chance of coming over here. Now, I can't remember which one came next. I want to think it was the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake, but we'll talk about Dragon Quest Treasures first. That looks like a little side spin-off game with Eric and Mia where it's following them just going on this treasure diving hunt. He said it is going to be an RPG, but not in the traditional sense. They didn't show much gameplay. They showed them going down and kind of getting these chests and bringing them back to an area and showing off the loot. So I'm not sure what that is going to entail us doing, what type of combat's going to be involved. But it looks like it had some 3D kind of platforming going on while there was a video showing with it. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of follow-ups that'll have. I mean, that was kind of teased before this announcement. The arts of Eric and Mia were released before that actually came out, so we knew something was going to happen with them. We just didn't know what it was going to be, and that was it. So that is coming for a simultaneous worldwide release. They did confirm that, and yeah, I mean, I have to see more of that game to see what it's all about, but It's another new entry into the series and another spin-off. So we know this series has multiple spin-offs with the monsters, the rocket slimes, and stuff like that. So this is just another one added to it. Now we start getting to some juicy stuff here for me as well, other than that Dragon Quest X offline, and that is the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. Now, I just beat Dragon Quest III last year, and it was an incredible game, more of a prequel to 1 and 2. So it kind of makes sense that they're starting with 3 this time. And Yuji Horii, which, man, he is so awesome because he just probably wants to tell us everything, but they're making him be so tight-lipped. And anytime he said something that was kind of out of line or off mark that he shouldn't have said, they would blow this whistle to be like, hush, like, don't say anymore. So it's pretty cool. But because he kind of leaked that 1 and 2 are probably going to be on the way as well, but I think it depends on how this sells. But Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake, and it's in the same look as what Octopath Traveler and kind of that Bravely Default looked like. It looked beautiful, it looked amazing, and I cannot wait to dive into this because they said that this was going to be a simultaneous worldwide release. And I can't remember if they said it was 2021 or 2022, but I want to say it was 2022 that it was going to be coming out. So I'm stoked for that one. Can't wait. Like I said, I just beat 3 last year. I will definitely go through it again with those HD visuals because it looked incredible. You have to look at it to see it. Just go watch the trailer on it. It was awesome. And then just to wrap it up, you can see it in the top, the Big Daddy, Dragon Quest XII, The Flames of Fate. Again, no video or gameplay shown because I'm sure this is still pretty early on in development and it's still probably 2-3 years out from us even getting it. But just to see him, Yuji Horii, kind of sit there and describe what was going on, I got excited. Then I got a little bit worried because he said it's taking on more of an adult tone. It has this like gritty feel to it when you were watching this little announcement. And he even said it's more of an adult title. It's going to be darker. I was like, wow, Dragon Quest games are so vibrant and everything. It's going to be weird seeing this kind of dark tone and atmosphere in the game, but I was getting excited for it. Then the guy who was doing the like the questions and stuff asked him if he could tell us any more information, and Horii said that there was going to be something changed with the combat commands, and that scared me because while Final Fantasy stuff has been trying to innovate and push and do things different for their series, like I said, Dragon Quest kept to its roots and kept everything the same with the mainline series. Turn-based combat, that's how it's always been, and that's how I always wanted it to be. But from how it's sounding from him, it's sounding like it could take on more of this action combat approach that we kind of saw in this Final Fantasy VII remake. Something along that lines where I'm getting the vibes where we're going to be moving around and hitting commands that way. And I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I need to see it in action if that's how it's going to be, because I really like how Dragon Quest kept to its tried and true roots with just turn-based combat. So again, it wouldn't be a downer for me if it happened, because I'm not completely against that. Like the Tales of series is very popular for having that type of combat, and I really love that series too as far as their games. So I was really hoping they would kind of stick with their roots. So we'll see. I'm really interested to see and what these visuals are going to look like with the darker style and the darker tone. That's what's got me really excited. So all in all, it was a pretty good 35th anniversary special. It's kind of short. You would think for celebrating 35 years, you'd want to go into, they said they were going to tease and talk about the history and stuff of Dragon Quest, and they never really did. I thought they were going to interview Horii there about its beginnings and everything, and had this nice little 20-minute interview, which I would have enjoyed. But they kind of just dove right into announcing all these games. So at least 3 out of these 6 I'm completely stoked about. Cannot wait to get my hands on them. And what do you guys think? If you're Dragon Quest fans, how did you feel from this? Were you ecstatic to see that finally they announced 12 and these remakes? Oh man, that remake looks so good for 3. It just kind of stinks that I just beat it, but I will gladly play through it again. And the 10 offline. Man, I'm stoked for that one. I really wish we could have got the MMO here, but I understand. That's a big undertaking to take to get that game translated out over here with everything that game has, with all the expansions and everything now the game already has. So anyways, I was really excited, really stoked. Can't wait. Again, leave in the comments what you guys think. Were you excited? Are you looking forward to some Dragon Quest? I know I am. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.